Gautam Buddha often told his students that our words can be very powerful. He explained that the tongue we use to speak is like the sharpest knife in the world. He also said that the most dangerous weapon is our words. Even though words do not hurt people physically, they can hurt deeply on an emotional level. Our words can give strength, but they can also become a weakness if we do not know when to speak, where to speak, and how much to speak. When we speak with kindness and wisdom at the right time, it leads to success. But when we speak harshly or at the wrong moment, life can become very difficult. So friends, today I will share a story about the power of silence and how staying quiet can change your life. This story will help you understand why silence is so powerful. Long ago in India, there lived a famous Buddhist monk deep inside a peaceful forest, far away from the noise of society. He was a deeply meditative person and was well known across India. One day, a king came to him and said, "Respected monk, I always feel tired, frustrated, and unhappy. My mind never feels calm, even though I have wealth, fame, and all the comforts anyone could ever want. Still, I have no inner peace. Oh, monk, please help me free my restless mind." The monk replied, "The answer already exists within you, but you have never tried to discover it. I want to conduct a small experiment. Would you like to try it? After this experiment, unrest and worry will leave your life." The king felt confused and upset after hearing this, but he asked the monk to guide him and said, "I am ready to do anything to find peace of mind." The monk calmly said, "For the next 15 days, you will stay in my monastery and live like an ordinary person. During these 15 days, you must sit alone in silence and speak as little as possible." The king agreed to follow the monk's instructions. On the first day, the king noticed his mind was more restless than ever. Many thoughts and questions kept appearing, making him uncomfortable. Living a simple life felt strange to him. He strongly wanted to talk, but he controlled himself and remained completely silent, sitting quietly. As the night passed, he began to feel a surprising sense of calm and a gentle happiness within. This confused him because he could not understand how his restlessness was slowly disappearing. The next day, the king spent his time alone, observing nature, flowers, trees, and birds in the sky. For the first time, he truly noticed the beauty around him. He felt connected to the natural world surrounding him. As 10 days passed, the chaos and restlessness inside his mind slowly began to fade away. On the 12th day, without any effort, his eyes closed naturally, and he entered deep meditation. His mind became free from worry and tension. After spending the final 3 days in deep meditation, the king experienced deep inner peace. He then approached the Buddhist monk and said, "Respected monk, I have discovered the reason behind my troubled mind. As I understood the cause of my distraction and stress, the monk asked him to share what he had learned. The king replied, "I used to talk too much and wasted a lot of energy thinking negatively about others. This habit of constant talking and negative thoughts drained my time and disturbed my mind. Because of this, I could not perform my duties properly and started failing in almost everything I did. These repeated failures made me even more unhappy and irritated, and slowly damaged my life. But these 15 days changed me completely. Now I feel like I am truly living life, and I realize that earlier I was living in the wrong way. I also learned that meditation does not need to be forced. It happens naturally when the mind becomes calm. The Buddhist monk said that this problem is not limited to the king alone. Even today, Many people in the world talk too much. They often use words to hurt others, and this habit continues to create problems in their lives. The monk explained to the king the true value of silence. He shared a story where a student once asked Gautama Buddha why he remained silent so often. Buddha replied, "I stay silent to go deep within myself. Silence is the first step toward truly knowing who you are. Without silence, self-discovery cannot happen. So the first rule is to remain silent. Speak only when it is necessary." You will notice that almost 90% of our talking is unnecessary and often harmful. If people spoke less, nearly 90% of problems could be avoided. When people become quieter, there are fewer arguments, less restlessness, and fewer conflicts. If both sides learn to remain silent, many problems in the world would never arise. A person who understands the power of silence can remain peaceful even in a crowded place. Being alone can feel like heaven, while too much company can sometimes feel uncomfortable. It is important to first find peace within yourself and accept silence into your life. Allow your inner energy to flow freely and let your thoughts slowly settle down. If you wake up feeling disturbed by others, close your eyes and reconnect with your inner self. You will feel a fresh energy inside, because your life begins from within you, not from others. That same source exists inside you. When no one can take you inward, you must go there by yourself. Look within, because you are the ruler of your inner world. That is where life begins and happiness is born. When you look deep inside, you will experience life's depth and even understand death. This inner journey is like watching life's ups and downs, like the sun rising and setting each day. Every time you return from this inner journey, you feel refreshed, like after a soothing bath. In the same way, when someone becomes quiet and reflects on their thoughts, they feel calmer and happier afterward. When you connect deeply with your inner self, talking no longer disturbs your mind. Instead, a constant calmness stays within you. You can speak and still remain connected to yourself. Your words will not break your inner peace. When this happens, your words gain a beautiful quality, like gentle music flowing naturally. Everything feels balanced and harmonious. Words spoken from inner silence touch others deeply. As you maintain inner calm, you discover a strong inner power and free yourself from social pressure. You begin to feel a special joy in life, similar to those who follow their dreams with passion. Your face starts to glow, and your eyes shine with a unique light as you dive into an ocean of endless peace. Friends, you may have noticed that excessive talking does not bring peace to the mind. Instead, it makes it harder to control thoughts and focus. People who talk too much struggle to concentrate on one task. As a result, they cannot fully focus on their goals and often fail to understand the true meaning of life. This makes success harder to achieve. You may also notice that people who talk too much are often mocked by others, but those who speak less and stand by their words earn respect from people. This is because people trust those who speak with care and meaning. A disturbed mind rarely succeeds because it lacks true interest in work. Real intelligence lies in knowing when to speak, where to speak, and what to speak. Those who master this skill often succeed in different situations. A person who speaks less naturally becomes the center of attention and succeeds in many areas of life. When we observe great individuals, we notice they use few words and think carefully before speaking. This habit plays a big role in their success. On the other hand, many people speak excessively, often lie, and spread negativity about others. This damages relationships and reputations, which is why people often avoid them. Ancient teachings from many cultures teach us that our words reflect our thoughts and values. Silence builds patience and awareness within us. Meditation helps us understand ourselves better. So friends, I suggest spending at least 20 minutes alone in silence every day. This small practice can bring powerful, positive changes into your life. As we reach the end of this Zen journey, I invite you to become part of our Inspira Zen community. If this story inspired you, support us by liking the video, sharing it with your friends, and leaving a comment with your thoughts or any Zen stories you want to hear next. For more moments of peace and inspiration, don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell. Your support keeps this journey alive. Thank you for walking this path of wisdom and enlightenment with us.